Hit the wrong fucking button.
First offering misses badly for ball one. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1.
And there's the strike. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and Albies is retired. So the batting order turns over. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And the 0-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. No runs, 1 hit, a double. Back in the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Reds, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Sanders, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He got away with 1 there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Straight 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Got him way out in front of the knuckleball there. That thing just floats and dances to the plate, and as a hitter, it kind of feels like it'll never get there. You've got to try to find a way to stay on that back leg and just let it travel as deep as possible. Tough to do, though.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one to first. He'll do it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Chipper Jones.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they've put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
Eddie Matthews next up for the Braves.
Matthews.
And misses inside. Foul ball. Here comes a pitch. And that is out of play. just
Ball,
off
half
the
pitch it out.
outside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some.
Runner on the go. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Matthews stands at first with 1 out. Breaking ball misses down and away.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swung on. Popped up on the infield. Done. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. This to third, and that one handled. Fires across the diamond, and Freeman is retired. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 left for Atlanta as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back at Truist Park, all set for the top of the 6th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Pete Rose. In the air, left side, Preciado. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting.
So digging in, Joe Morgan. 1 for 2. Tap dances out of the way of that one. The Braves up by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th. Pitch misses inside. Ball 2.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Slides, but it gets by him.
Now batting, number 15.
We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Foster in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Morgan on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tony Perez.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. 0 for 2 in this one. And a curve misses outside. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
And he pumps it a strike. Got him. Huge strikeout there. Welcome back. And take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And they'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Headed towards the corner. Sanders on the move towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Just outside. And the count's even at 2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one hops against the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Now batting.
And next for Atlanta, Andrew Jones. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be, so I ease.
First pitch just misses. No outs. Runner on second. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one outside. 2-1. That's to third, and that chance handled. On to first.
He's out.
One away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Yeah, that drops in for a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball 3.
Ron Gant next to bat for the Braves. Next offering is in for a strike.
The count is full.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Braves strand 1, but they still win this one 4-2. New inning getting started, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Adam Dunn. Necro back to work. That clips the zone. 0-1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Tom House getting ready to go. Number 26 warming up as well. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And now Johnny Bench. To third. Zips it to first. Gets the catcher by a step. Eric Davis, the next to hit for the Reds.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Reds go down. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Fielder, number 7.
That clips the corner. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Now it's the shortstop, Chipper Jones. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And that one fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a...
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound. New pitcher for the Reds, Norm
Number 37.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Matthews, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And foul ball. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Throws to first, and that is that. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Tom House.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
In now for the Reds, Reggie Sanders. He's a guy who does it all. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. First pitch misses.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Craig Kimbrell, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
Ball, that's outside.
That's outside. Ball one.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball,
That's
he
ball
can do
two.
it and get it done. And a
2-0.
rare talent, so much fun to watch.
One down, base is empty.
Yeah. Ball, that's inside.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit.
Now batting, number 17.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
The tying run at the plate. And that one upstairs, ball one. On the ground, right side. Over to second for one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning ending double play.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
First baseman, ready.
Just wanna see that stick on your face. Funk up the plays. We're just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass. We about to go. What's about to happen, girl? You already know. Taking control. We can take this.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Just missed. Swinging a foul straight back. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Next offering upstairs. To the right side. It's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now it's the Atlanta catcher. Runner takes off up the middle. De La Cruz handles, throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Now batting, number 34.
Andrew Jones getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Freddie around third. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they're up by 3. Brandon Phillips will take over at second base after the
now
injury.
Second base.
Albies stands in here,
Number 4.
takes ball one low. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Jones leads off first with one away. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. That's career homer number 149, and they add a pair. It's 7-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Hunter Green.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Misses inside, and it's 1-2. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Hunter Green with the strikeout.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly they with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And there's a foul ball. That one a little bit high. 1-1. Check swing, called strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside with a breaking ball. Smoked on the ground, a second. Throw over to Dunn. Inning over. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. Last chance coming up for the Reds.
It ain't no surprise. A full moon sits in the sky. You better watch your back tonight because there's no...
We go to the 9th. Now at the plate, Brandon Phillips. He was late there, strike 1. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Terry Foster getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Number 37 getting loose as well. And that is cut on and missed. That is strike 2.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Stepping in, George Foster.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. Towards first, and it goes just foul. 1 down, base is empty. That one missed. Hit in the air, center field. Jones settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Tony Perez. And that's down and away. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. And there's a ball.
2.
Next offering is fouled back. House is just 1 strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take the finale here. They win the series.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I blew my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. You watch the color just fall to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. One classic taking my coat from me. I blast a dope is shit. On the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the heart to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. Mini Connie, mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seeds.
Allergy, 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 allergy. I'm allergic to the bad vibes. I'm allergic to the bad minds. I'm allergic to a lazy. They wanna cover my energy. Leave me alone if it's not money. To the problem, I'm the remedy. I'm just chilling city. Observating, I'm the reference. I'm allergic to the see the liar from afar. See I pull up with a man. Protect myself from Wahala. Who they tryna patronize me? I'm young and I'm lit and I'm free. Hold on, give me a second. Body they run when I sneeze. Allergy, 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 allergy. Allergy, allergy, allergy. Mama business like a melon sugar. I'm so kicking like Bukayo Saka. I was so low but I learned how to fly. Can you believe I was a road runner? I was confined in the dragon's den. I could still breathe with no oxygen. Look what I built from a zero of light. Deep in the cold I was really outside. Lord told me read so I took his advice. I'm blessed, now I can bring visions to life. Organically I'm a G. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate or body. Darling if you know up, you cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy. She wanna jiggy, I give her jiggy, she wanna jiggy, I give her jiggy.
From Dyken Park in Houston, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Houston Astros. Taking a look at today's starter, who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. His recent outing. Pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Getting the nod in this one, J.R. Richard. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Leading off the
Well, I'll say this. Every player
baseman,
wants to
number
perform
17.
well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Well struck left field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Phillips digs in now. First pitch, not close. And the slider just misses. Richard, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Swings through that one for strike one.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
That one hit to right. Lunging, but can't bring it in. In there safely.
Batting third, left fielder, number 15.
George Foster, the next to hit.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Swings and misses. Strike one. Base hit center field. In comes the first run of the game as the Reds take the lead.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. That one at triple digits.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
0-1 down. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Kicks and fires.
1 ball, 2
in
strikes.
The dirt. Got him looking for the K. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Next to hit, Reggie Sanders. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Inside. And that's ball 1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1 and 2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the Reds catcher, Johnny Bench.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Phillips, the lead runner, out at second. Foster on at first with 2 down. And that one is downstairs. 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-0. And that's downstairs and outside. Eric Davis on deck for Cincinnati. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Late swing, fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So bases all loaded up and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Eric Davis. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Cruz makes the grab on the run. Back here in Houston, our starter in this one, Johnny Cato. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Ground ball, left side. Whips it to first. One up, one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success. That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Jeff Bagwell in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. And the next pitch is way outside. Caught him looking for the K. Astros go down 1-2. Back here in Houston, top of the second. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. Richard back to work. That's too low. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball 2.
This one popped up. Bregman is under it, and there's one down.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Barry Larkin.
Barry Larkin, the next to hit for the Reds. That one off the mark, and that is ball one. One out, bases empty. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a two-bagger.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Pete Rose. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one misses, and it's 1-0. In the air, left field, Berkman. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now.
Now batting, number 4.
Next for Cincinnati, Brandon Phillips. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nabs it, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Dyken Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Alvarez went off for 2 homers in his last game. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Oh, 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's outside.
Nope. Outside.
1-2 to count. Struck him out looking. So up next, Lance Berkman. Right through there for a strike. And that's outside. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And now 2-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one is absolutely belted. Davis going back. Way back there and gone. He hammers one out to center. It's his 6th home run of the season, and this game is tied. It's 1-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1. That's in. Ball 2.
Outside low. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that's a foul ball. 3-2 now. Got him looking. And he did not like the call. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. All even now at 1-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. And that one is inside ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Not even close there. Yeah, that's ball 2. And downstairs. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Bringing the cheese on that one. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cruz under it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Tony Perez.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. Went down on strikes his first time through. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
Now
nice line drive to the pull side, bet it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
1 down. Reggie Sanders now at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Top of the zone for a called strike. That one ripped. And it is gone. That one felt good, and they grabbed the lead. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
1 out, base is empty. Johnny Bench, the next to hit for the Reds. Tap foul at the plate. One down, base is empty. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-2 is the count.
That missed by a lot.
2
now
strikes.
1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Eric Davis. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk it.
0-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Altuve racing over to make the catch. Cincinnati plays a pair on this homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusive. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. Out to short. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And now Jose Cruz. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Line drive caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And here comes Carlos
Correa.
On the ground to third. Over to Perez. That takes care of Correa. That ends the inning. 1 left for Houston, and it remains. On to the fourth, and now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Correa, long run on his horse. Reaching down and makes the grab. Now it's the DH, Barry Larkin. Doubled his first time up. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Larkin measures 6 feet even, 185 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball out to center field. Cruz coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Now the third baseman, Pete Rose. 1 for 2. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
2 out, space is empty.
Ball.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Back here in Houston. Bottom 4. Here's a big power threat. Jeff Bagwell on the ground. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. Bagwell out on the play.
Now batting, the designated
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first, and they get the out on Alvarez.
Now batting, number 17.
And stepping in for the Astros, Lance Berkman. He's already homered here in this one. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second, and that's a 2-out double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Next offering misses down and away. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point. Richard back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3
Now
fastballs,
number
all strikes.
15.
He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Foster stands in now and watches strike 1. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Two, 1.
That one hammered center field way back there. And that one is out of here. His 13th home run of the season. It's 4-1.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And now the first baseman, Tony Perez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
One out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Dave Smith up and throwing. Number 36, the lefty, warming up as well. Got him swinging.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you
Now
want to
batting,
do it. Set
right
him up in
fielder,
the strike
Reggie
zone,
Sanders.
then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Sanders
Nope,
up
that's
for
the
the
ball.
3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Late with the swing there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his
got a ball,
arms
1
extended,
strike.
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next
Ball.
pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one
That's ball
missed.
3.
Johnny Bench up next for the Reds. (3-1) now. Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
This one in the air. Bagwell should have this one. Corrals it. And that is that. The Reds rolling after this solo shot. It's now. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. Ball 1 there. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Hard ground ball, base down. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Diaz batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Tucker at second with nobody out, and he chases that one. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. There's a swing and a drive. On its way. Out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. This one popped up right side. Perez sizes this one up. Brings it in. 2 away now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Correa in the box again. Takes the strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th.
Now
the new pitcher, Dave Smith.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Josh Hader, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. And now the 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now
Eric Davis getting ready to hit. Both 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. So 2 down now. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. Bounced up the middle. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Tough play up the middle, and everything needed to be right there. Field that, get a strong throw off to first base, and I think the speed going up the line had something to do with it as well.
There goes Ellie. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Runner at second, 2 down. That's inside. Smith. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Hit in the air out to center field. And that is that. So no runs. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeff Bagwell. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. And next to hit for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Outside.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch misses there. And a count now even up.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at-bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and miss. Struck him out with number 9. Top of inning number 7. In now for the Reds, Pete Rose.
Leading off for Cincinnati, third baseman, number 17.
First pitch misses. Smith goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Correa settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. Next for Cincinnati, Brandon Phillips.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Bases empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a foul out of play. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that. But just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Pitch misses. The count now 2-2. Outside corner, got him looking. And 1-2. Back here at Dyken Park, here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Davis moving under this one. Squeezes it. 1 away. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And 2 on now as they try to rally here. Here's the center fielder, Jose Cruz. He's already homered in this game. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Quick feed to second for 1. Relay to Perez in time, inning ending.
Now pitching for the Astros.
Back here in Houston, we're at the top of the 8th. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. And a pitch. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And a base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Eric Davis, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
1-1.
That one outside. And it's 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Late on that fastball.
2-2 the count.
Inside move to second. Sanders back in on a dive. Man at second. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And makes the grab. 2 down. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Sanders on at second with 2 down. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball 2.
Fastball is outside. Barry Larkin on deck for Cincinnati. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the Reds DH. Barry Larkin, 1 for 3. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now here's an easy out with a pair of runners stranded together. Things getting a little messy on the bases. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Nope.
Close one. Doesn't get the call.
Ball one, no strike.
Ball one. And that one wrapped foul. Rips one to right, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Correa in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to Perez. Bagwell out on the play.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Alvarez in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2 is the count.
And that's off the outside edge. And it's 1-2. Now one missed.
2 strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. Moving under it. That is the inning. So a missed opportunity. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Ryan Abreu.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The Astros have some action in their pen. Number 36 up and loosening in the pen. Hader, the power lefty, up as well. And a foul ball. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And delivers outside. In the air, left field, down the line, and it gets into the seats. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Phillips, batting with one down, takes the strike. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, George Foster. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That's a little bit low. That one fouled off, 2-2.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And there's the ball. Tony Perez would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
2 outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the...
Leading off for the Astros, left fielder, number 17.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Chapman.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Sets him down on strikes. Throws him with the heater at the knees. He's 2 outs away. Here's Alex Bregman. Across the letters at 99. Out to short. Over to Perez. And just 1 out remaining for Houston. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Up and in, and that's ball 1. And another ball on the ground, and this should do it. And that chance handled. Throw to first, ball game. And the Reds take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, it looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
The 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John.
My darling, I've been waiting for your company. My sugar, feels like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the teeth. And I'm still just trying to understand. But is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love make me dance by myself now? Is it our love sets my soul on fire? Is it our love that takes me a little too higher? An empty glass is what I got. Mess is what I'm like. I'm just feeling good, trying to understand. Since we put it on the table, it's feeling like I'm unable to comprehend. I still don't understand. Is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love make me dance by myself now? Is it our love that sets my soul on fire? Is it our love that takes me a little too higher?